Well, howdy. Here's another hack job that was sent to me to be reconed correctly. So much wrong with this, it's just not funny. Number one, whoever reconed this, quote unquote, reconed it, they used a takeout LE14A cone into an LE14H-1. Now, why is that wrong? Well, the voice coil, for one thing, is 5/8 rather than 3/4 of an inch. Plus, it's craft paper, so the power handling is limited. And then they painted over the aged Aquaplause to try to make it white, but an LE14H-1 has a black cone. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So I noticed that the frame was loose from the magnet. So I went to tighten the screws, right? First of all, I go to tighten the screws and they all break off because whoever did this, all the screw heads broke off and they glued them back on. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And on top of that, they didn't clean the old spider off. They just glued a new spider over the top of the old spider. And then fashioned some sort of trim ring. It's just ridiculous. I'm ready to start cussing because it just makes way more work. The person bought this expecting, it to be a good woofer, and it's just a total mess. And it just, I swear, it just pisses me off that people do this. All right, well, I got 5 out of the 6 screw studs removed. This one, my screw extractor broke, so I just ground it down, but 5 out of 6 is okay, because they used to just put 3 screws in here every, 60 degrees. Here, here, and here. And then I got to scrape all this glue off because the guy just thought you could just hold it together with glue and 1 screw. No, didn't work. Alright, got the magnet cleaned up. That's what's left of the screws, the broken screws that I had to drill out and extract. What a pain. An extra couple of hours of labor is not trivial when it comes to doing this stuff, but that's what it takes if you're going to do it right. And I've got 5 of the correct screws. These are factory screws for the bolt the frame to the magnet. Goes on there like that. I'll put a coat of black rubber glue around the perimeter of the magnet around here to give it extra bit of stability. But what I won't be doing is putting a coat of epoxy on it and super glue, because that's what I had to grind off of here. I finally had to get a grinding material removal disc and grind it off. So, all right, next, the repair of these 2 reconed LE14H-1s came from an L250, and the 044-1 was not functioning. So what I did, I disassembled it, and there was a break in the voice coil wire, so I repaired that by taking a winding off each side of the coil and attaching it to the terminal wires, and I'll sweep it here in a second. Alright, that's the auto sweep. It's hard to do this with one hand. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can get it.